Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. We have a new big rumor to take a look at for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disk. We've got new TCG stuff to take a look at and then a few other bits and bobs to go over as well. Plenty of stuff to break down today though, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over this new big rumor for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. It was once again tweeted out by Light, saying another potential leak of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This sounds good. Thanks to VGC Beta for the call. Now, this also popped up on 4chan, so as always, take it with a massive grain of salt. There are people on 4chan that do leak information about Pokemon, but it's not every single time. So every single time there's a rumor that pops up, it's like 99% false, but one of those will be true eventually. Hopefully it might be this one. Anyway, let's take a look. It was posted on the 14th of June, and it's just titled Scarvio, and we start things off with some new Paradox Pokemon. So Scarlet is apparently getting a Paradox Entei, which is going to be Fire Dragon, and then also it's going to be Paradox Raikou, which is going to be Electric Dragon. So that just kind of goes with obviously the walking weight situation, which is Water Dragon. I'd be a little bit annoyed as a Violet player if Scarlet got all the legendary beasts, because you know I like them a lot more than the Swords of Justice. I have Pokemon Scarlet anyway, but you'd obviously have to buy the DLC for it too to get these, because I'm guessing they'd be pay blocked unless paywalled, unless they would be on raids like Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. But yeah, looks like if these do exist and they are going to be in the games, whether this is true or not, they will be behind obviously the paywall. So yeah, Paradox Entei and Paradox Raikou is what a lot of people are kind of speculating to be the new Paradox Pokemon. We know we're getting more Paradox Pokemon because of Riddler Coup, and he said that, you know, we are getting some more. It's just which ones we're getting. But yeah, Paradox Entei being Fire Dragon and Paradox Raikou being Electric Dragon. Some pretty cool typings there as well. Really like that. Electric Dragon, not bad at all. So yeah, that's the Scarlet exclusives. And then for Violet, we have Paradox Cobalion, which is called, well, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because I'm definitely going to butcher it, but it's going to be Steel Psychic. And then we have Paradox Terrakion, which is going to be Rock Psychic. So yeah, obviously just following the same kind of, I guess, it's just the same pattern as what Walking Wake and Iron Leaves did, really, with the typings and what game they belong to and stuff. I don't know the English names, but rough guess could be Sculpting Magma for Entei, Portending Bolt for Raikou, and then Iron Captain for Cobalion and Iron Chasm for Terrakion. Probably something similar to those. So yeah, that's apparently the names of them. Yeah, that Portending Bolt, that just makes it sound like the person that posted this is just like portending, as in like pretending. So yeah, that's already a massive red flag there. But yeah, Portending Bolt apparently, unless that means something. I don't know if portending means anything, but anyway, they're apparently like the names, or a rough translation of what the names are going to be. Probably something similar to those. There are no Paradox fusions like the ones from the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet books, sadly. Nothing crazy there. I mean, we already kind of saw that, like with Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. They were obviously fused in the Paradox books, or the Scarlet and Violet book, should I say, but they obviously were not fused in the actual game. So yeah, not crazy to expect some more fusions or some actual fusions. New mythical Pokemon is going to be called Terranima or Terranima. Ghost/flying type, the Eternal Pokemon. I think that's a little bit too close to Terrapagos. I don't think we'd get another kind of variation of Terrapagos, which I'm guessing is this. We don't need more variations of it, because we've already got like another one, and then it looks like Terrapagos might get another form as well. If the mythical Pokemon was also linked to Terrapagos, I don't know how people would really take that. Big Crane wings are semi-transparent, and then like Dragapult's tail has hexagon-shaped feathers, white and orange. Is female, white and purple if male. So if this is true, I think this would be... Is that the first mythical Pokemon with a gender difference? Because obviously we've had legendaries in the past with gender differences, but with mythicals, can't think of any off the top of my head. So yeah, obviously just because it's got a gender difference, or like well, yeah, gender difference in this, doesn't mean that it's fake, because obviously they're always kind of changing things. Like we never had legendary Pokemon evolutions until like Generation 7 and stuff like that, and now we actually have that quite a bit. So yeah, just because it has a gender difference doesn't mean that it definitely isn't going to be real. And I would like to see a gender difference for a mythical Pokemon, like 2 forms of it, depending on the gender. That'd be sick. I don't know if like one would be exclusive to one game and then the other is exclusive to the other game, But yeah, I think that'd actually be a really cool step in the right direction. So if female Terranema holds the Orichalcum ore, during battle it unlocks the Archaic form, which is a Terra form but different name, gives ghost/fighting type, looks more like a dinosaur. And then if the male Terranema holds the Hadron plaque, during battle it unlocks the Neoteric form, which is ghost electric type, looks more robotic. So I'm guessing the male one would probably be more exclusive to Violet, because obviously that's with the that's where all the futuristic kind of paradoxes are. And then the female, looking like a dinosaur, probably going to be the paradox one. So if this is true, it does look like they are kind of like version exclusive. And then it goes on to say, Terranema, or Terranema, however you say it, works like Latio/Latias in Auras. They are ride Pokemon and replace Koraidon/Miraidon when exploring inside the depths of Area 0. Can't use them in battle until you beat the DLC ending. So yeah, I kind of like that idea. I also don't think they'd give a mythical that easy, but I mean, they have been doing that in recent years. Like in Auras, obviously we got the Deoxys at the end of the Delta episode. I mean, we get mythicals left, right, and center just for kind of having game files now. Like if we take a look at BDSP, we got free Mew and Jirachi in that game. In BDSP, we also got Arceus event, we got the Darkrai event, we got the Shaman event. So yeah, they have actually been giving us quite a few mythicals lately. So whether they give us it in the DLC or not, I think it'd be a cool change, and I would love to see that. But I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. And then it goes on to say that the new mythical are the dead professor's souls in the body of an immortal Pokemon. The professor's last wishes were for their feelings and love for their son to not die with them. So the disc Pokemon, not sure if Terapagos or the Terapagos evolution, granted the wish by turning their souls into immortal Pokemon, but they lost their knowledge. I mean, that's all fair and dandy for Generation 9, but then what happens in Generation 10? Like, they just dip off Paldea, and I don't know, I think that'd be a little bit weird. I'm not sure how I would feel about them doing that. I think that'd be a little bit of a step too far. And then they say you could use the professor's minds are in their AI while their souls are in the mythical. AI thinks but doesn't feel. The mythical feels but doesn't think. And then opposite gender of the mythical doesn't appear because Turo is still alive. In Scarlet and Sada is still alive in Violet. Opposite professor is the director of the Blueberry Academy. So, I don't know. I feel like this... They kind of had me in the first half, but then they kind of just fell off a bit when they started talking about this new mythical Pokemon. They haven't really said anything about the DLC. There's nothing about Ogerpon here. There's nothing about the other legendaries. There's nothing about really Terapagos. There's nothing about any of the new features or anything like that. It is literally just talking about this new mythical Pokemon. So yeah, I think this is very, very unlikely to happen. We do actually have Light talking about this as well, using like the same kind of images and the inspiration, probably where this rumor came from. The crane and the sea turtle are two of Japan's most treasured motifs. Both animals are believed to bring long life and good luck. Japanese legend states that the crane lives 1,000 years, the tortoise 10,000 years, two symbols of longevity in Japanese culture. So treasure very 0, 1,000 the past Scarlet, 10,000 the future Violet. I don't know whether anything is starting to make sense. If this leak is real, then it will be a bomb. I mean, it sounds more like a fan fiction to me. I don't think this is true. Like I say, they haven't really given any information outside of the mythical and some new Paradox Pokemon. So yeah, for me, I think it's just more of a fan fiction really, which is unfortunate, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully it's not too long until we get some DLC information regardless. And then finishing things off, we also have some new TCG artwork as well. This is some really nice cards from obviously the new 151 set. I think all the cards are out now, but these are the latest ones that are leaked. There's so many illustration cards that are popping up. Like, this set is going to cost so much money, and I really want this set, but seeing all these cards that are just going to be so expensive, I don't know. Maybe I don't go for it. Who knows? But we have an Erica card here. We have this Charizard EX. I mean, this bad boy is already going to go for loads. You can already tell. And then we also have this Caterpie illustration card, which again, even cards like this are going to go for a bit of money. And then we also have Bill here as well. And then we also have this gold Mew card, which obviously going to go for a lot of money. And then we have this Mewtwo illustration card. This is going to be a lot of money as well. And then we also have this illustration of Dragonite. This is such a nice card as well. Honestly, the cards in this set, if you're not a fan of the Pokemon TCG, you must be able to appreciate this artwork though. And if you are a fan of the TCG, there's a really expensive set on the horizon, I'll tell you that right now. But anyway, that is going to be everything for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on everything we covered in today's video. What are your thoughts on this rumor? Do you like the idea of this mythical with two different gender variations being version exclusive to both games? I think it's a cool idea. I just don't think it's true. And then also, would you be happy with Paradox Entei, Raikou, Cobalion, and Terrakion? And yeah, and also let me know your thoughts on the TCG as well if you are collecting those. But that is going to be everything from me. If you enjoyed, like I say, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.